pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at point guard. Morant finds Bane. And he knocks the jumper down.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
It's Edwards on the wing. Over Bane. Tries again. That one is off. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Morant with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Three-pointer, Brooks. Here's Adams, and the layup is good off the glass.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Now here's Edwards. Over Bane. They get it back. Towns. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
One of the many skills that Towns brings every night is his offensive rebound.
Morant against Russell. Jackson with a screen on Russell. And here's Morant outside. Sinks the tray.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Back to Russell. Outside Edwards. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Steven Adams.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability. But he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too. And he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard. But I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
Now here's Gobert. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Right side Morant. Fires the 3. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Pass to Edwards. Now Anderson. And here's Russell. Shoots over Morant. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. And too long on the shot. Memphis has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Jackson on the wing. From deep, Morant. And it's Morant again missing. Morant's gone just 2 of 6 shooting. 33%. Throws it up high. Pass to Towns. Towns on a screen. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Adams. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Morant, the pass to Bane. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. .127 left in the first. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Russell against Morant. And Gobert with the stuff.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
And then Morant with the dunk.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Pretty tricky and sweet pump fake move by Edwards there, pulling the defender in close to get the foul drawn.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Morant. On target from range. Morant's got 11 points.
A phase of his game that Ja's worked hard on. Morant's jumper becoming more and more reliable.
Edwards, the pass to Russell. The three is up. Again, the miss by Edwards.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
From deep, Morant. He can't get it to go. And so it's Memphis closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. David.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Releases. Morant, no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. Anderson can't get it to go.
Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Puts up a 3, and Morant gets it to go on the assist by Brooks. 14 points for him.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Out left to the wing. Russell finds Edwards. Gobert inside. Adams covering. Morant into the lane, and there it is for him. Morant's got 16 points. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Jackson can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Edwards with it. Checked by Brooks. Edwards can't hit.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Inside. Outside Morant. From behind the arc. Offensive rebound. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And look at Adams keeping his composure. He doubles down on his inside shot and wins a trip to the charity stripe.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player. Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Outside Morant, from the arc. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. The shot by Towns, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
The Timberwolves have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Anderson passes to Towns, and the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Now here's Edwards. Clock at 4. Shot's good by Towns.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Outside Morant. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Adams. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Adams has got 4 points in the quarter.
You love guys who can adapt to the situation. Nice reverse lay-in, avoiding the block shot.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Morant finds Brooks. From downtown, Rudy Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Edwards. Good work defensively by Brooks. 54 seconds left to play in the first half. From deep, Bane. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Brooks, the pass to Adams. The open shot by Brooks. And another miss by Memphis.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
It's Edwards on the wing. There's the triple. Outside for Russell. Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Goes back up. Gobert passes to Edwards. Sinks it from distance. Edwards got 9.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Grizzlies out in front, up 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Launches it. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Russell. Stolen by Jackson. Brooks with it. Towns covering. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Tipped. Here's Morant. It's not going to go for him. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Here's Edwards. Gobert passes to Edwards. And he makes it on the layup. Edwards has got 11. And the league saw a dramatic rise in the number of take fouls to stop the fast break. Clark, was the time right to make a change?
No doubt about it, B.A. Anything that slows down the game in an artificial manner needs to be eliminated from the game. So I think it was overdue, but the fact that they got to this point is good.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 11. They get it back. Gobert. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor. That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
From deep, Bane. Anderson pulls it down. Anderson's got 5 rebounds tonight. The open shot by Edwards. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 5 assists in the game. Now Morant. 18 points for him. Jackson finds Morant. Back to Jackson. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I mean, how do you stop Gobert on the slam? He's too big, rising up too fast. There's really nothing you can do.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
Here's Morant following the score by Minnesota. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
For Memphis, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter.
Oh, right here!
Here's Morant. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Towns with the ball. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Towns slamming it down to show the defense exactly what he can do. That was a pretty dominant move by the Cat.
Now here's Morant. 18 points for him. Up again. 1:05 left in the third quarter. Here's Russell. And stolen by Morant. Here's Bane. He's off on that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Outside Edwards. He takes it in. Right wing. Towns on a screen. Here's Russell. Nails the 16-footer. Russell's got his second bucket of the night.
Man, what a nice read, boy. Exquisite, perfect timing by D'Angelo off the pick and roll.
Morant with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Brooks from outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Anderson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Just 1 second separating the shot clock. Oh, hey, how about
Big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Whoa. Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
The free throw drops for Morant. Outside Russell. Outside Edwards. 3 seconds left. Oh, he missed it. It's a tie game in Memphis. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly, he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter, and it's Russell in at the point guard position.
First team.
Here's Russell. The kick out to Edwards. Outside Anderson. Moran against Russell. Pass to Towns. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
In the paint, Towns is just a nightmare for defenders. His size is a huge advantage.
Memphis trailing here. Outside Morant. Bain with it. Adams inside. He's against Gobert. And it's Adams missing.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Edwards. And it's Bain with the rebound. Here's Morant. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. That one on Russell.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
John Morant taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Russell. Pass to Anderson. Back to Russell. Edwards against Bain. Anderson for three. Just 5 to shoot. Edwards finds Russell. Three-pointer, no good. Memphis shooting 35% so far in this one. Brooks left side. The three is up. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Here's Towns. That one doesn't drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Adams, shot's good.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Here's Russell. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
Well, this guy is always in attack mode, very aggressive. Some players might kick it out there, not him. He's going right to the bucket.
Now here's Morant. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower? Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
Way up and over the big guy, and what a time in the ball game to make it happen.
So it's Minnesota now, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Outside Bain, the three ball. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Anderson passes to Gobert. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
He hits the second from the line.
Unable to knock them all down, but still he puts them up by one.
Russell against Morant. Jackson outside. And stolen by Edwards. On the break. And he lobs it up. And Edwards slams it in.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Outside Bain. To the inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
An opportunistic player. When Jackson sees an alley-oop opportunity, he doesn't pass it up.
Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. To the wing on the left. To the middle. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Can you say prime time player? Morant, he enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Oh, and Jackson with the block. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. A minute 6 left in the fourth quarter. Right side Bain. Pass to Morant. Here's Adams, defended by Gobert. Morant, the pass to Adams. Back to Morant. 5 on the clock. Up and over Russell. And it's Morant missing. Here's Towns. Stolen by Jackson. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his 3rd foul so far. There's 37 seconds left in the 4th quarter. To the paint. And stolen by Gobert. And it's Towns penetrating. Anderson. Oh, he nails it!
Big time hoop to put them in front. Now they've got to put everything into their defensive effort and get the stop.
Right side Morant. Missed it!
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W. And this...
long. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the 3.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Russell passes to Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Tatum drives in. Puts it up from 12. They get it again. And Williams is right there.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
With the step back. Here's Russell. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Here's Brown. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Towns. He dishes it to Russell, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. To the left wing. Passes it to Brown. It's stolen by Edwards. Smart against Russell. It's tipped and stolen by Tatum. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Towns with the steal. Gobert with it, now guarded by Tatum. Poked away, stolen by Smart. It's stolen by Gobert. There's the lob to Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Robert Williams.
And you got to like Towns being assertive there. When he plays like this, it really makes the defenders uncomfortable.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead. And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Russell. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Over in the corner, Brown. Outside, Horford. Smart, wide open, he fires. The Celtics get it back in a new 14. Edwards against Smart. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. Outside Tatum. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Anderson can't get it to go. Boston's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. There's Brown with the 3. Minnesota with the rebound.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
And if he gets looked that cleanly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
Pass to Brown. The kick out to Tatum. Trying to end the drought. That one's not going to go. And Minnesota now the other way. To the middle. And stolen by Tatum. Smart passes to Williams. Oh, Tatum in position. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Anderson outside. Here's Russell. Takes it inside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Boston trailing. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 53 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Brown outside.
And as a defender, Edwards' speed and agility make him tough to shake. No easy shots with him on you.
Here's Russell. Count that one.
Oh, sweet move there, taking the defender off the dribble and then just cruising in for the layup.
Now Smart. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Lets it go from deep. Runner in the lane. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot. And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Smart passes to Williams. And Tatum launches it from deep. Boston, no good that time either. And so the first quarter is in the books. Timberwolves lead by 5. And
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. Here's Tatum with the putback. And Williams is right there. Williams has got his second basket.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
Towns kicks to Russell. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Smart from outside the arc. And Tatum pulls it down.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
The kick out to Williams. And here's Brown outside. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Brown's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It's Edwards on the wing. Five on the clock. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
Horford the pass to Smart. On the wing, Williams. Back to Smart. Brown outside. Over Edwards. No good there. And Minnesota will come the other way. Pass to Gobert. It's stolen by Brown. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Smart leading the charge. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Timberwolves leading by 4. It's stolen by Brown. Driving the lane. The rebound by Anderson.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
And how about Towns there taking full advantage of that size, just dominating the glass on that second chance opportunity.
Now here's Smart. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Brown. Outside Williams. Here's Smart. Williams trying to break free. Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Smart.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Here's Edwards. The dish to Towns. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Brown outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now just a 2-point Minnesota lead.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Russell looking around. The kick out to Anderson. Towns a screen on Brown. Edwards.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And he's good on the second. And it's Smart with the ball for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 3. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And he hits it to tie the game up. Tatum's got 6 points.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Russell passes to Edwards. Oh, the line to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Williams has a screen for Horford. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Edwards. Feeds to Towns. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Brown wide open. And the buzzer beater's good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Boston on top. They lead by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. The Timberwolves trail. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point. They get the rebound. The kick out to Towns. And the pass to Anderson. Goes back up. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Taken away by Williams. Boston shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Don't lose track of Brown. Dangerous all over the floor, but particularly that corner 3.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Releases from 15. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Boston leading by 4. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's Edwards on the assist by Russell.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Smart goes in, and here's Tatum for 3. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. That one off the back iron and out.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Smart kicks to Horford. Right side, Smart. Yes, that goes in. Smart's got his second basket of the night.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Russell dishes to Anderson, and stolen by Tatum. Passes to Williams. Stolen by Anderson. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. And Towns throws it down.
And how about the athleticism from Towns there, skying up with ease to power through on that alley-oop.
In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the triple.
The three from Tatum. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
And it's Russell missing. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. The lead is 2. Smart passes to Williams. Smart kicks to Brown. Outside, Horford. And then Brown with the dunk.
You see the confidence building in Brown offensively. First, it was taking over stretches. Now, it's taking over games.
And finished off by Gobert.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And here's Brown outside. Here's Smart. He takes it in, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
As tough as they get, Smart's a bulldog out there. Does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And the second free throw, good. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. To the left side wing. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Edwards with it. Picked up by Brown. Edwards can't hit. Celtics leading by 3. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
Here's Edwards looking to end his cold spell. Here's Gobert. Tries again. And Boston with the rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Smart. And no good that time. Nice D from Russell. Timberwolves trail by 5. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Williams passes to Brown. The kick out to Tatum. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Horford. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Horford's got the lead up to 7 now for Boston.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Celtics lead by 7. We'll get right back to the action when we return. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities. He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Tatum gets the bucket. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics. Timberwolves trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Edwards drives in. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And stolen by Williams. Towns with the steal. Anderson with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. To the paint. It's tipped. And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Boston leading by 8. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Into the lane. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Russell kicks to Edwards. And stolen by Tatum. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Right wing. Horford dishes to Smart. The kick out to Brown. Horford with it. 5 to shoot. The 3 from Tatum. And the Celtics another 3.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Edwards. To halt the run. Second shot opportunity. Here's Gobert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Robert Williams.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Brown the pass to Horford. The kick out to Tatum. Brown outside. For 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Anderson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Edwards. That shot no good. Some solid defense from Brown. Anderson against Tatum. His 3-pointers off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 11. Here's Edwards. Drives to the hoop. And Edwards with the stop.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
The kick out to Tatum. 1:14 left in the fourth. Stolen by Anderson. Edwards finds Towns. Back to Edwards. And shot on the way. And he nails that one right through the net.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
The kick out to Tatum. Outside, Horford. Outside, Smart. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Here's Towns, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
And so the Celtics now can just hold on to the ball. Horford kicks to Smart. Tatum on the wing. Back to Smart. Pass to Horford. So we see Boston get the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they...
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. We'll see you.
Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Anderson in at the 3 slot. And for Cleveland, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. Well, Doris, we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
And that one misses.
What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
Russell to pass to Gobert. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. And stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Well, that's the defensive impact of Anthony Edwards making the steal and setting up easy offense.
And looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Edwards against Mitchell. Down low. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
Outside Russell. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Outside Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, with the kind of motor Edwards plays with, doesn't give the defense much of a chance to catch him in transition. Nicely done, Anthony.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Mitchell against Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now. What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign. But he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
Now here's Garland. Mobley finds Garland. Here's Okoro. Fires from deep. Anderson pulls it down. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Well, what stood out the most in Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
That's what you call great instincts and being opportunistic on the defensive end. Nice steal by Mobley.
Russell attacking. The kick out to Edwards. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Garland. Back to Mobley. Outside Mitchell. The putback. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 15-6 run. Ooh, the D got there too late, and he'll go to the line. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Now here's Towns. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Russell against Garland. Pass to Towns. Fires the 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Garland. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the shot's good.
If you're going to roll as the screen setter, as Evan Mobley does there, you got to be able to catch and finish, and he does just that.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards got 14.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Outside Garland. There's the 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Left side, Edwards. 2 on the clock. Towns. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 9 points in the game.
Dominant on the boards. Karl Anthony Towns knows I can get points on the board.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter, and it's Russell in at the point.
Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent elite defenders in the game.
Mobley, no good.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And the Cavs shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Garland against Russell. Garland, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Endorsed with Gobert, it still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And BA, at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Cavaliers have surprised many with their ascension. Coach Bickerstaff said they had to be really patient through some difficult times, but his star center, Jared Allen, said, quote, no matter who's in front of us, big or small, we're going to go out there and fight till the end. Brian?
Yeah, that's what got him here, Allie. Thank you. Here's Mitchell, and Gobert with a block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
Pass to Allen. Back to Garland. Blocked again! Deflects the pass. The dive for the ball. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Russell. Banked it in off the glass. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. And we know dead ball situations are where some fans change the channel. Doris, has the league done enough to discourage intentional fouls?
Every form of media, to me, BA, is trying to capture the imagination of their fans. So anything that enhances your product is something that in the long term is going to do well for you.
Pass to Edwards. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Anderson passes to Russell. And another three for Minnesota.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Unbelievable. That's the big cat. So fluid at the center position.
Garland up top, guarded by Russell. Right side Mitchell. Pass to Okoro from outside the arc. Not going to go that time. And Minnesota the other way with it now. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Mobley finds Mitchell. Now here's Garland. Off the mark there with a three. 1:33 left in the first half. And there's Anderson. That one's good. On the assist from Towns.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Okoro. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. Mobley against Towns. Outside Russell. Back to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Pass to Allen. Stolen by Russell. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Edwards. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Mitchell with the ball. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Out to Garland. Launches a 3. And so it's Minnesota firmly at
Your Cavaliers, 14, the Timberwolves, 42.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Minnesota has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Here's Russell. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, you love the aggressiveness D'Angelo Russell plays with. This guy basically dares the defense. Make a play on me here.
No good on the second free throw. The Cavaliers shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Okoro on the wing. 3-pointer off the mark.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
The 3 from Mitchell. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Minnesota now. Edwards for 3. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. It's deflected.
Wow, great defensive play by Anthony Edwards, engaged on that end of the floor right now.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. The three from Mitchell. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Edwards. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
From deep, Mitchell. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
For Cleveland, they've gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. To the inside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Pass to Towns. Edwards against Mitchell. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Now Edwards, 6 to shoot. Picked by Gobert. Here's Russell. Off the left rim and out.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Garland, the pass to Allen. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist with that last one. And here's Russell. Give him 8 points now. Drives to the hoop. And then Russell with the dunk.
Oh, man, how good is he at turning on the Jets and getting to that next level? D'Angelo Russell, fearless, driving on the interior.
The 3 from Mitchell. Anderson pulls it down.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
It's Edwards with a drive. Pass to Gobert. Over Mobley. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Well, if you're on the defensive end, you can't fall for Rudy Gobert's tricks. This guy is very crafty at using that up fake.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Here's Okoro. Second chance effort. And it's Allen laying it in. Allen's got 12.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
Outside Edwards. Takes a 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Pass to Okoro. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Of course, we hear a lot about how much space Isaac Okoro can cover at the defensive end.
It's important, B.A. Here we have an agile, athletic defender who's got length to bother those elite shooters, the quickness to cut off penetration. He can jump passing lanes. Being this kind of defensive player is critical in the league.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
Outside for Mitchell. Tries to break his ice. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Edwards fires from way outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Garland, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Fires from the wing. No good off the back of the rim. Here's Okoro. To the middle. Here's Mobley. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. 10 points for him.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
And so it's Minnesota already up 26 points as this quarter ends.
Please give a big round of applause
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position.
Well, the physical gifts of Isaac Okoro are evident. Now it's about what are my best skills and what can help me become a real rotation player in the NBA.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Minnesota ball.
Oh, swiped away. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Garland. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
That's how you give me a little grittiness from Evan Mobley, not afraid of throwing his weight around right there.
Inside, Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Pass to Okoro. The 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Outside Edwards. Towns, a screen on Mitchell. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Here's Russell. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Mobley, left side. Stolen by Anderson. And here they come. Goes up from the top of the key. Kept alive by Minnesota. Pass to Gobert. Another shot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
The Cavaliers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. The 3 from Okoro. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Garland for 3. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Mobley on a screen. Pass to Garland. And here's Mitchell. Over Edwards. And another miss by Cleveland. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Russell from outside. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
They need this. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And Russell, here we go. Over Garland. They grab their own miss. Pass to Russell. It's stolen by Garland. He's got a clear path. He launches a 3. Buries it from 3.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And Edwards slams it in.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Edwards.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
The three from Okoro. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Anderson for three. Second chance shot. Back to Towns. From deep. The shot by Russell, no good. Outside Garland. Pure from three-point range.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
It's Edwards on the wing. Towns, a screen on Mitchell. Offensive board. Pass to Towns. Mobley against Russell. Now here's Edwards. Fires for three. Off target. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So important.
on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. Now here's Gobert. After the miss from Kyle Anderson. That's a 2 from Towns. And too long on the shot.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Morant with a wide open look. No good on the 3. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Timberwolves. A drive by Russell. Edwards can't hit.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Now here's Morant for 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. From deep, Brooks. It's hauled in by Edwards. For Minnesota, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game.
We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Puts one up from 19. The 8-footer. Here's Towns. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season Smitty in the NBA, and now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Minnesota with the ball. Now, here is Russell. Here's Gobert. Towns in the corner. Kept alive, and Gobert kicks to Towns. Here's Russell. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Now let's find out what head coach Chris Finch had to say to David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, he needs and wants his guys to push it offensively. He's not as worried as you think about mistakes. Of course, every coach wants to play error-free ball. He said, we know everything won't line up perfectly, but if we stay aggressive, we have a chance to wear these guys down. Guys, we'll see if he's right.
Great reporting, DA, as always. The team focused on establishing an offensive rhythm early, GA.
Well, yeah, the earlier you can get everybody in sync, the better your efficiency.
And the obvious part, too, you don't want to play from behind the whole game if you can avoid it.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Clock at 6, inside.
The length, the quickness, and the agility. Jaren Jackson has everything he needs to be a premier defender.
Here's Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on D'Angelo Russell.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First trip to the line for him here. And he sinks the second.
The upside Ja Morant has is exciting. An explosive young talent with an outstanding work ethic.
Outside Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
Beautiful mechanics from Desmond Bane. Doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Morant against Russell. For 3, Edwards. Brooks grabs the board. Memphis leading by 5. Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited player. He plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader. whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
And it's Anderson with the ball for Minnesota. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The kick out to Towns. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Towns.
Misread each other on the pass, tried to recover, but too late.
There's 1:26 left to play here in the first. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Down low. And the dunk by Jackson.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Nails the wide open jump shot.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pulls up on the wing. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Towns finds Edwards. Offline with his 3. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. And it's Morant missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. Lobbed up there for Edwards. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And when you watch Edwards, expect him to get his, a prolific score.
From deep three-point range. Outside Russell. Out to Edwards. Edwards with another miss. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Grizzlies lead by 3. From target set. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively. Also keeping them out of sync.
2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. And it's Russell in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Memphis.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Grant. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Timberwolves trail by 3. Up top, Russell. Guarded by Morant. And it's Russell missing. The Grizzlies shooting a disastrous 25% from the field so far. Payne for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Russell kicks to Towns. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Morant with it. Guarded now by Anderson. The Grizzlies with another miss for Minnesota. They've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Russell. Here's Towns. Banked in off the glass. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter. Hey, Steve, you've won an NBA title, but also you've got some gold medal memories. How does it compare, winning for a city versus representing and winning for your country?
Kevin, both incredibly proud moments. Winning an NBA title is awesome, but also winning a gold medal for your country, you said it, it's representing your country. It was a dream come true.
And they pick up 2.
And maybe not the most explosive athlete, but Russell has the ability to change pace and knows when to be aggressive.
Here's Morant. Memphis the rebound. Brooks left side. And a wide open look for Bane. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
A stellar shooter from downtown. All Bane needs is a little space, and he's ready to fire.
To the right side. Russell with it. He's picked up by Morant. Russell, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 5.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, G.A. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes. In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
The three from Morant. Minnesota with the rebound.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
And here's the fast break. The 3-ball. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Morant's got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies. Russell against Morant. Russell passes to Towns. Stolen by Jackson. Bain with it. He's picked up by Russell. And it's Morant missing. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. And Edwards with the stuff.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
18 feet out. Jump shot is good. Morant's got 8 points here in this quarter.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the three and the painted area.
Russell dishes to Anderson. Over Brooks. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. On the wing, Bain. From past the arc. The rebound by Anderson.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Brooks outside. Back to Bain. Kicks it to Morant. Fires the 3. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Here's Russell. Here's the dish to Towns. And so it's Memphis holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. And
21.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard. The Timberwolves shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Russell with it. Now defended by Adams. There's the lob to Towns. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Morant.
Oh, did you see that? As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Outside Edwards. Launches a 3. He's off on that one. And the Grizzlies shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together.
Oh, showing off a little athleticism there. Fun watching Brooks get up high on that alley-oop.
Russell passes to Towns. Near the 3-point line, it's Edwards. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. Over Bain. Another miss by Minnesota. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Morant kicks to Jackson. The 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. For 3, Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Morant dishes to Adams. Morant passes to Jackson. Off target with his 3. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a three.
Out to Russell, outside Towns. Offensive rebound, Edwards. And it's out of bounds, last touch by Edwards. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Morant surveying the D and finished off by Morant.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. Ja Morant's a reliable finisher.
Can they get it? And it's laid in by Edwards. Edwards got 8 points.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
The three from Morant. And it's Russell with the rebound.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it. Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Brooks misses. Timberwolves trail by 12. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And look at the explosion from the big fella. Towns' game oozes athleticism.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make six figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists in the game. Russell dishes to Towns. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Payne for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. 9-point game. Setting up the half-court offense now.
They've got to find a way, not enough ball movement or body movement when they get in the half-court.
And now Minnesota on the fast break. The open shot, Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Edwards got 7 now in this quarter.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
And Morant throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Pass to Bane. Lays it up and banks it in. Bane's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Grizzlies.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Here's Edwards. Snatched away. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Bane finds Adams. The 3 from Morant. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Inside, it's deflected. Morant with the steal. Goes up, and then Morant slams it in.
Love that effort from Ja Morant. He doesn't want to just start fast breaks. He wants to finish them.
It's Edwards on the wing. Corner shot. Connects. The jumper drops. Edwards got 9 points now in just the second half. Memphis leading by 11. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
And that one's good. Towns has got it back down to within single digits for the Timberwolves. Up top, Morant. Jackson a screen on Russell. The offensive rebound, Adams. And stolen by Russell. Bain against Edwards. Morant with the steal. Here's Brooks. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Anderson. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Bain. Plenty of space. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists now tonight. And here's Russell. Anderson finds Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Bain.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Anderson outside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
A high percentage look for Kyle. Has the size and length to be a factor inside.
Morant outside. Pass to Bain. Out to Morant. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Stolen by Jackson. Bain with it. Picked up by Edwards. And Adams with the slam.
He's a big target with long arms. Just throw it up there, and Steven Adams, he will go get it.
Hey, yo, right here. To the inside. It's stolen by Adams.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Memphis.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ja Morant.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Brooks outside. There's the triple. Drills it from outside. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Morant against Towns. Jackson from long range. Offensive rebound.
It's funny watching Brooks. He kind of lulls you to sleep, and then he explodes with an aggressive move.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a massive.
Both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point. And Horford powers it home.
Al Horford going upstairs to dominate on that power throwdown.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. No good on the three. On the wing, Tatum. Covered by Towns. All sorts of time. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And he's going for the lob. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, I think the more Russell looks to score from there, guys, the more dangerous he becomes.
Now Smart. Tatum way outside. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Something you can't put a price tag on. The Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience. Young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
Now here's Brown. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
You know what makes Towns so dangerous in transition? He can beat you with the shot, or he can beat you at the rim.
So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
And just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Yeah, he's not just trying to score. He's trying to embarrass someone.
Yeah, he was one step ahead of him the entire way.
And Edwards puts up a deep three. Second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a lack of effort from Towns on the glass. He is a glass eater and keeps possessions alive for his team.
Now here's Smart. Pass to Tatum. Three-pointer. Towns with a rebound.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Anderson passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Smart outside. Pass to Horford. Beyond the arc. And Smart with the bucket on the assist by Horford.
You know, Horford is really good and selective at when he needs to be aggressive and when he needs to move the ball.
Russell, the pass to Gobert. And stolen by Williams. Here's Tatum. That's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Towns. Here's the three. Can't get it to drop. And Boston going the other way now. And he lobs it up top. Horford outside. Tatum with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Horford passes to Williams. And here's Brown for three. Knocked loose.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Russell's got his second basket on the night.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Smart outside. Tatum way outside. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Pass to Tatum. Jacks up a 3. Boston again missing. And a deep 3 from Russell. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The T-Wolves on. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Over to the left wing. It's Edwards on the wing. Towns on a screen. Baseline try. Boston with a rebound.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
That one's wide left.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics?
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Offensive rebound. Williams finds Brown. And the three-pointer goes. Brown's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Now here's Russell. Here's Edwards. Gobert. It's good on the putback.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
The Celtics have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's Smart. Pass to Brown. Three-pointer. And again, Boston with the triple.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Russell. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Here's Brown. Here's Smart. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. First one falls for him.
At the line for the Celtics.
And so Smart nails them both. The Timberwolves trail. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Pass to Brown for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. And stolen by Brown. In transition. Here's Smart. Now Horford. Williams finds Horford. Boston again missing.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Anderson can't get it to go. And here's Boston. They're on a 14-4 run. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Towns with the ball. Guarded now by Smart. Towns passes to Gobert. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And the jam by Brown.
Hey, guys, if you let Brown get close to the basket, you face the consequences. Just a tremendous athlete with unreal dunking ability.
Here's Edwards. Oh, the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Horford outside. Oh, Gobert with a steal. And here's the fast break. And he's going for the oop here. Horford with a steal. Smart against Russell. And here's Brown for three. Counted from distance. And now a 12-point Celtic lead.
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner threes.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Edwards.
Boston foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
That one's off.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
4-3. And it's Tatum missing. Russell with the ball. And so it's Boston going into the break.
16, the Celtics, 28.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5 down low. Oh, sweet move. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
Well, the Celtics shooting just 42% so far in the game. Smart outside. And here's Brown for 3. Russell with the rebound. And for Minnesota, they're shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Rejected by Brown. Tatum from long range. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
The shot by Russell, no good. For Boston, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Here's Tatum. Pass to Horford. And here's Brown for 3. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Horford's got 4 assists now tonight.
Hey, guys, that's just outstanding confidence from Brown. I mean, getting up with the shot right away and giving the defense no time to react, that's impressive.
Towns, rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got 8 rebounds in the game. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. Minnesota with a rebound.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Here's Edwards. And he banks in the layup. Edwards got his second basket of the night.
Composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Tatum. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
people were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was...
The previous play is under review.
2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
4 on the clock. Russell against Smart. That one no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Towns. 6 points for him. The 3. Tatum pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Boston again missing. For Minnesota, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Anderson. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Anderson's got his first points of the game.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
Brown can't hit.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Oh, there's the alley. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Up the floor. And Horford powers it home.
Well, you can't afford to give Horford that type of advantage inside. As soon as you do that, you're cooked.
Here's Russell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And he can't hit the second.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Edwards for 3. Rebound Boston. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Tatum against Edwards. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Gobert. Here we go, one-on-one. Horford with a steal. On the wing, Tatum, guarded by Russell. Tatum gets the bucket.
Good to see Tatum square himself up and knock down those pull-up jumpers. When he does that, unguardable.
Pass to Gobert. And stolen by Williams. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Brown with the stuff.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Anderson gets the bucket. And so it's Boston with it. 11-point game. Smart up top. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And that one falls for Smart.
Marcus Smart.
And so Smart nails them both. He gets it up. That shot is off. And so it's the Boston Celtics in a good situation. Up. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. The Celtics shooting 40% from the field in this one. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Russell in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Good on the shot.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Russell against Smart. Pass to Brown. This one for 3. Nails it from 3. Brown's got 19 points.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Towns. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Robert Williams picks up one.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. From deep three-point range, Brown can't hit.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Russell. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 3 assists tonight.
So much confidence for a young player. Terrific move by Russell in traffic.
Smart against Russell. Pass to Tatum. From deep. On the take. Smart with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. That free throw no good. Good on the second one. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. To the left wing. Outside Edwards. Out to the right wing. Takes the 3. Smart grabs the miss.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And now the T-Wolves on the break. And yep, it's good.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Back to Horford. Pass to Tatum. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Celtics lead by 13.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Shots good by Towns.
Excellent job by Towns to stick with it. Didn't let the defender get to him there.
Now Brown. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Pass to Smart. To the middle. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
It's Brown on the wing. Now here's Tatum. Launches it. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Tatum with a steal. Brown with it. Guarded now by Anderson. And it's Brown off the drive.
This one is all but over. I mean, what a ferocious and commanding performance for the Celtics.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jaylen Brown.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Pass to Edwards. Puts up a 3. The rebound, Celtics. Outside, Brown. Smart right side. Back to Brown. Right side, Tatum. The offensive rebound. Williams finds Tatum. Outside, Brown. It's Smart on the wing. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Williams misses. Outside, Edwards. Takes the 3. Edwards can't get that one to fall. Now Williams. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
plays, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Allen in at the center position.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Minnesota shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And he nails the third. It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. The three-pointer, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Russell passes to Anderson, out left to the wing. That's a two from Towns. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
The wide open look here for Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
He doesn't waste any time right there thinking about it. Garland gets that hot pass, and he moves.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him, and here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Now here's Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Okoro. Off target from three-point range. The Timberwolves have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Anderson with the ball. He's picked up by Mobley.
Yeah, the long arms of Allen. But I bet having a 7-foot wingspan might make it a little bit easier to find some of these blocks.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw good, Russell. Right side, Edwards. Over Garland. No good off the back of the rim.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Allen's shot is off.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get peaked for the challenge.
Thank you, David. One area Isaac Okoro has shown lots of growth, Richard, is in his defense.
Yeah, he's becoming a talented stopper. You got to find ways to get on the floor, and defense is one of them. It's something you can tell he's worked on, but there's just something about his natural ability and the way he's leaned into it. That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Towns, the pass to Russell. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Mitchell kicks to Okoro. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Russell against Garland. Nifty move. Basket good. Garland's got 5 points so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Mitchell left side. Shoots the 3. Here's Allen out to the right wing. Mobley wide open. They get it back. Allen kicks to Okoro. Here's Mobley. A three-pointer is right on target.
This is something that Mobley is still developing, but nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc.
Here's Russell, crosses over. Here's Gobert. Towns wide open. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers leading by 5. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Outside Russell. 35 seconds left to play in the first. 6 to shoot. Fires from the line. And that misses everything. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here's Mobley. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And the dunk by Towns.
And he also brings the hustle to the table. Towns doesn't wait when the break is on. He's quick to get up the court.
And here is Okoro. Fires for 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that does it for the first quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the 3.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. Look, this man finishes the way he was built.
To the wing right side. Anderson passes to Russell. It's stolen by Allen. Mobley against Russell. Okoro kicks to Allen. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Allen's got his first 3 points of the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Jared Allen has become a cornerstone of this Cleveland Cavalier team. He plays on both sides of the ball with such intensity.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. To the paint, here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Russell dishes to Edwards. Pass to Gobert, looking to end the run.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Timberwolves been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Outside Garland. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. And talking about Jared Allen, he sure has improved his offensive numbers in recent years.
Yeah, the average in scoring just keeps going up, averaging a double-double 3 of the last 4 seasons. Impressive young center to keep your eyes on.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. And here's Russell after Isaac Okoro getting his shot to go from deep.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Timberwolves trail by 15. It's Edwards on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Allen left side. And then Allen slams it in.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
It's Edwards on the wing. They need this one. And the shot is good. Edwards got his second bucket of the night. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Mobley misses.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Towns with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Towns, the pass to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
58 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And it's Mitchell missing. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 13. From deep. Mobley with the rebound. Puts up a three. That shot, no good. And Minnesota will come the other way. Right side Towns. 23 seconds left in the first half. The kick out to Anderson. Launches it. Not going to go that time. Mitchell looking it over. Allen dishes to Mitchell. There's the three. Sinks the triple. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. 13 points up at the end of the period. Things have been clicking offensively, defensively, you name it. And they are riding this wave of momentum. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. And it's Russell in at the one spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. For three, Edwards. Here's Gobert. Towns for three. Drops in the tray. Towns has got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Timberwolves. On the wing, Mitchell. Passes it to Allen. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Allen's got 7 points.
With a tremendous motor, Allen is hard to stop.
Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognize it. He was third in most improved player voting and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want, and he is playing with 110% effort.
Kept alive, Minnesota. Towns kicks to Gobert. Back to Towns. Over Allen. No good off the front iron. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Mobley finds Mitchell. Back to Mobley. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That'll be his second foul of the game. The pass to Allen. In the corner, it's Mobley. Towns with the steal.
Real advised pass on that one.
Oh, my goodness!
Okay, that's just insane.
Woo.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Mitchell wide open. Good on the three-point shot. 10 points for him.
And this is what makes Mitchell dangerous. His ability to rise up immediately after catching that pass.
Edwards fires from way outside. Edwards with another miss. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Okoro wide open. He fires. No good with the triple.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And Edwards puts up a deep three. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Now Russell. Outside Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kept alive, Minnesota. Towns for 3. That one, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Okoro shot is off.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Towns against Mobley. Garland kicks to Mobley. Pass to Okoro. From deep three-point range, Garland no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Russell passes to Towns. Another miss by Towns.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Pass to Edwards. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Russell. 6 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. A 3 from Anderson. Rebound by Mitchell. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Edwards with the block.
And the athleticism of Edwards helping on defense, capable of getting up to block shots.
Over to the left wing. Here's Towns. 5 points in the game. To end the drought, Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's. He gets it up. Unable to get that one. And so it's Cleveland. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
And a deep 3 from Russell. He shoots again to the wing on the left. And here's Edwards from the arc. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Okoro shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 10. Russell from long range. No good on that one. And Cleveland will come the other way. Mobley kicks to Okoro. Mobley outside. And they get it back on the wing, Mitchell. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Looking to get it going. Edwards finds Anderson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
On the wing, Mitchell. Three-pointer. And the three ball is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 11. Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. And as a player, is that something you enjoyed, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations, right, of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from three. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the three-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable.
Towns for three. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Here's a Okoro. Misses the three.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Passes it to Okoro. Here's Mitchell. Three-pointer. Cleveland moving it around. Jacks up a three. Hands it from downtown. Mitchell's got 12 points here in the second half.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And Edwards launches it from deep. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Cavaliers.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Donovan Mitchell.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
From deep. Again, Mitchell missing. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. 15-point game. Russell kicks to Edwards. The tray. Edwards with another miss. Garland with it. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. A solid win on the road for them.